Hi everyone, welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. Shirley Caesar remains a famous figure in the domain of American gospel music, bragging a total assets of $6 million as of 2024. Her distinguished lifetime traverses a great 70 years during which she has made a permanent imprint on the gospel music scene with nearly 40 collections. Surprisingly, Caesar's sweet voice has resounded across the ages, procuring her the warm title of the primary woman of gospel all through her process. Caesar's ability has been perceived and celebrated with various lofty honors. Among her honors are different Grammy grants, Pigeon grants, and heavenly honors, all demonstrations of her remarkable imagination and unflinching devotion to her specialty. In an unparalleled accomplishment, she was given with the regarded Grammy Lifetime Achievement Grant in 2017. A fitting recognition for her getting through influence on the music business past her melodic accomplishments, Caesar's impact stretches out a long way past the recording studio. She has graced the state periods of innumerable TV programs, enamoring crowds with her spirit, mixing exhibitions, and spreading the message of trust and confidence through her music. Moreover, her attendance has been felt at regarded occasions, including eminent appearances at White House get-togethers, where her otherworldly voice has elevated spirits and united individuals in festival. Shirley Ann Caesar Williams, referred to expertly as Shirley Caesar, arose into this world on October 13, 1938, in Durham, North Carolina. She entered a clamoring family as the 10th youngster among 13 kin brought into the world by Jim Caesar, a prestigious neighborhood gospel artist, and Hay Caesar, who wrestled with a disabled leg. Shirley's childhood was shaded with both melodic wealth and familial difficulties. Misfortune struck right off the bat in Shirley's life when her dad died suddenly when she was only 7 years of age, left to explore existence. Without her dad's directing presence, Shirley found comfort in her nearby security with her mom, Hi, who she affectionately focused on until her passing in 1989. Shirley's melodic excursions started inside the close limits of her family home, where she engaged family members and companions with her celestial voice. Named child Shirley Caesar, her ability immediately acquired consideration, prompting solicitations for exhibitions across the Carolinas. Anyway, adjusting her prospering music vocation with her examinations ended up being a test, as Shirley could sing expertly on ends of the week because of her workday school responsibilities. At the youthful age of 19, Shirley's profession direction took a groundbreaking turn when she got the attention, or rather the ear, of gospel agent Albertina Walker was dazzled by Shirley's blending vocals during an independent presentation. Walker stretched out a greeting for Shirley to join the Trains, a conspicuous gospel gathering of the time, with dreams of melodic fame coaxing. Shirley settled on the strong choice to require her scholarly interests to be postponed and leave on an excursion with the bands for a long time. Shirley loaned her voice to the troops, sharpening her art and acquiring priceless involvement with the music business anyway. In 1958, Shirley picked to spread her wings and seek after a performance vocation subsequent to getting a recording contract with Hob Records. Her presentation LP I'll Go denoted the start of her independent odyssey, highlighting immoral works of art like Gracious Peter, Don't Be Apprehensive, and Pick This Day with Hob Records as her platform. Shirley's star kept on ascending with hits. For example, Satan, We're to Destroy Your Realm, and God's Not Dead, He's Yet Alive. Her cutting-edge second came in 1971, when she grasped her most memorable Grammy grant for her version of Place Your Hand in the Hand of the Man. The energy just flooded from that point with her recording of No Charge in 1975, acquiring her the sought-after qualification of a gold record. In spite of her thriving achievement, Shirley held on to the yearnings of contacting a considerably more extensive crowd, disappointed with the extent of her foundation at T Records. Shirley settled on the striking choice not to restore her agreement, flagging the conclusion of an important time period with the mark in 1975. This crucial second denoted another section in Shirley's vocation, one portrayed by resolute assurance and a relentless quest for her melodic dreams. In 1977, when she took a strong jump from the gospel domain to a mainstream record name known as Street Show Records. This essential move is expected to grow her when she arrives at past customary gospel crowds, flagging her craving to impart her music to a more extensive segment with the arrival of her presentation collection. Caesar set out on another part of her vocation, acquiring the differentiation of being the principal lady to record under the mark standard, while the actual collection didn't take off to business levels. One track, Blurred Rose arose as an immortal exemplary in Caesar's collection, notwithstanding unassuming deals. The title First Woman caught the consideration of industry insiders, show hosts, DJs, and gospel advertisers. The same recently discovered acknowledgement prompted Caesar to be hailed as the main woman of gospel music, a title that would become inseparable from her name into the indefinite future following her release with Street Show Records. Caesar proceeded with her mission for the gospel. Driven Mark ultimately finds a home at Word Records in 1980. This critical move denoted a revisitation of her foundations, making way for a line of Grammy-winning collections that would solidify her status as a gospel music symbol. Hits like God Has Everything in Charge and Hold My Donkey pushed Caesar higher than ever of praise and set her standing as a stalwart performer in the gospel local area. Past her melodic undertakings, Caesar's impact reached out into the domain of TV and movies. She graced the little screen as a visitor on famous shows like the Bobby Jones Gospel Show, displaying her enrapturing exhibitions to a wide crowd. Furthermore, Caesar displayed her acting chops in prominent movies. For example, For What Reason Did Boneheads Experience Passionate Feelings For, and Battling Enticements, offering the screen to illuminators like Lauren Tate, Beyonce, and Cuba Gooding Jr. all through her renowned lifetime? Caesar's effect rose above borders, procuring global acknowledgement for her commitments to gospel music in 2014. Her tune Show Me Expert got a new translation by Dutch maker Bakermat, arriving at number 22 on the UK singles diagram and acquainting her music with new crowds all over the planet. In 2016, she recovered her situation at the highest point of the board gospel graphs with the arrival of Fill This House, a demonstration of her getting through pertinence and steadfast obligation to her art. Grants and titles. Shirley Caesar's distinguished lifetime has been interspersed by various honors and renowned titles, setting her status as a gospel music symbol. In 1999, she was presented with the regarded Public Legacy Cooperation by the Public Blessing for Human Expressions, the most noteworthy distinction in society and customs in the U.S. Her commitments to gospel music were additionally perceived when she was enlisted into the gospel music lobby of notoriety in 2000, establishing her place among the class lights. In 2010, Caesar got one more award as she was invited into the regarded positions of the North Carolina Music Corridor of Distinction. Caesar's gifts have risen above simple melodic limits, acquiring her the chance to effortlessness the stage for, as a matter of fact, President Barack Obama and First Woman Michelle Obama at the White House in 2015, close by the unbelievable Aretha Franklin. This pivotal event highlighted Caesar's impact in the domain of music, as well as on the social and political stage, to additionally confirm her enduring heritage. The Public Gallery of African American Music respected Caesar's commitments by giving her the Nashville Mood and Cadence Grant in May 2016. Ahead of time, the Historical Center opened in 2018. This acknowledgement fills in as a fitting acknowledgement of her significant effect on the rich embroidery of African American melodic legacy. Maybe one of the most famous distinctions offered to Shirley Caesar came as a star on the Hollywood Stroll of Notoriety on June 28, 2016. In the midst of much flourish and festivity, Caesar was gladly given the 2,583 star, solidifying her place among the media outlets. Tip Top. Enter the universe of gospel legend Shirley Caesar, where confidence, ability, and difficult work pave the way for an unprecedented way of life, where she is appreciating life in the solace of her home in Raleigh, North Carolina. Shirley Caesar and her significant other Harold set out on a huge interest in 2001 when they bought a sumptuous house settled in Raleigh, North Carolina for an incredible $1,500,000. The magnificence of the property is quickly obvious, flaunting a rambling 9,000 square feet of residing space decorated with extravagant subtleties befitting their height, the manor embellished with marble floors, exquisite ceiling fixtures, and pleasant lake seas oozes extravagance every step of the way. Anyway, the home NOA genuinely gets everyone's attention, drawing both consideration and deference from fans and guests. The same inside this artistic sanctuary, devotees can submerge themselves in the enchantment of 9 space drama films, crossing 50 years of American mainstream society. Thanks for watching this video.